Bom, olá pessoas, eu sou o Full Killer e vamos iniciar agora o segundo episódio de The Walking Dead, a última temporada, certo? Lembrando que a última temporada acabou com o Marlon sendo morto pelas mãos do AJ, agora vamos dar continuidade, beleza? Aproveitem, curtam o vídeo e se inscrevam no canal, por favor. Se puderem deixar um comentário também, eu agradeço. Vamos lá e até mais. Episódio 2. Boa, vamos. E tá sem som.
We could call home. Just when we thought we'd found a huge stash of food, it turned out to be a trap. That could have been the end. But I woke up and found I'd been saved by a guy named Marlon, the leader of a community living inside an old boarding school. It felt like a chance at having a home, a real one. We had to go back to the train station to see if any food survived the explosion. But someone else had the same idea. When AJ distracted him, I shoved him into a pack of walkers. I found Marlon and Brody in the basement that night, arguing about the man we'd seen, and I learned why Brody was so afraid. The man was part of a group of raiders they'd run into a year ago. Marlon traded Tennessee's older sisters to the raiders to keep himself safe. He attacked Brody and locked me in the basement with her. When she turned, I had to stop her. Marlon stole AJ's gun and tried to convince them I had murdered Brody. Violet backed me up. With everyone against him, the fight went out of Marlon. I told him he could stay, but he couldn't be our leader. But then, Marlon was dead, and AJ pulled the trigger.
Mano, isso é foda.
What I taught him. To always aim for the head.
Agora vai. Melhorou a imagem pra mim.
Made you some coffee. It was in the kitchen. Tin said that I can have some. I didn't steal it.
I'm surprised you remember how to make it. We haven't had coffee in a long time.
You put it in hot water.
You're right. Thanks.
Last night, with Marlon, I heard Lewis and what he called me. Am I a murderer?
É isso que acontece quando você mata alguém, né?
No! Oh my God!
Shit! We could get medicine from the nurse's office.
He's dead. The kid blew his brains out. You shot him. He's dead. You're a murderer. You promised Marlon. You said you'd help him fix things. What the fuck did you teach this kid?
Você escolheu
Lewis
decisão
called
ruim,
me a
mano.
murderer. But we're supposed to kill bad stuff. Monsters. Did I do it bad? I thought Marlon was bad. He killed Brody. He kept telling
Pô,
lies.
se eu falar que ele mereceu, é
Lewis was
foda.
right. Sometimes people do bad things, like Marlon did. When you shot him, he wasn't a threat to us anymore. If you kill someone when they're no longer threatening you, that's murder.
What are we gonna do?
Porra.
Back off, all of you!
You talked Marlon down, and then they fucking murdered him!
Take AJ, go inside.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, just let them go back to the dorms? What happens the next time one of us does something this kid doesn't like? Should we expect a bullet too?
That's not what happened.
It's exactly what happened. It was over. The little Mr. Trigger Happy decided otherwise.
No, he wouldn't do that. He'd never hurt any of you.
Será?
It was Marlon threatened us.
AJ pointed the gun first.
We get it, Louis. Just back off, okay?
Back off? Seriously?
Let's go.
Clem, if I'm a murderer, am I gonna die too?
What? No.
Well, I think murderers are like monsters, and I know what happens to monsters. Nothing good. Nothing good at all.
Mano,
You're not a monster.
They think I am.
não é o que eu falaria.
We're going to fix this. You and me. I'm going to help you atone.
Atone?
It means make up for what you did wrong. We'll make it all right with the others.
For God's sake, someone help me with this!
Saved you from that car wreck, and you fucking murdered him?
Get back, Mitch!
Get back.
Or what?
Tá porra.
You gonna let him kill me too? Then who's next?
Esse quer morrer igual no último episódio.
Screw both of you.
Fui atacar o maluco que tava com a arma e tomei um tiro na cabeça.
Hey, what is it?
Acabou, tem que ir no mercado. Falou, mano. Obrigadão aí, velho. Abraço. Até
You murdered
mais.
your friend Lee, didn't you?
What?
You said
Tamo
he was
junto.
handcuffed. He wasn't a threat. So that means you murdered him.
Tô torcendo pro zumbi. Mano, tem que torcer pros outros, porque eu vou morrer com certeza com todos os personagens.
I love you, Clem.
Esqueci de apertar o botão.
Back.
Hey. Violet said to come get you for the funeral.
Really?
We used to have them more. Then we stopped. It seems right, though. I brought you something.
For me?
I figured you'd be afraid, with everyone all upset. But you were brave last night. Like a firefighter.
No. Firefighters are good. I'm a murderer.
No, you're not. You gotta have a trial first. They decide that stuff in a courtroom. That's how it works. Worked before. Back then, there were all kinds of rules about who was innocent, who was guilty.
We have to decide things for ourselves now. We can't rely on other people to make the rules for us.
Who decided you're a murderer?
Clem. But she's right. So's everyone else.
I think you're okay. You sure you don't want your firefighter?
You should keep him, 'cause you're good like him. But maybe we could play with him later? Together?
Sure. After the funeral. They buried them already. Vile started soon. See you out there.
Parou, mano.
This is gonna be hard. Everyone's going to be upset. We need to show them we care, okay?
Okay.
Olha ao seu redor. Nossa senhora, tá muito sensível. Beber café.
Almost dead.
They'll live
Tem que
a few
molhar,
hours.
mano. Ah,
No, they
é.
still die. Once you bring them inside, they only get a few days.
Oh.
Não vou olhar pra flor artificial, mano. Vou falar com a AJ. Cara, eu vou falar com a AJ.
Time to go?
Soon.
Ué? Tô vendo a live aqui no celular. Parece que tá rodando bem. No PC que tá travando, mas eu acho que é porque o PC tá com alto consumo de PCU. Ou CPU.
Ready?
PCU. Bora. Mais 5 horas de carregamento. Ah, foi rápido. Hoje age de acordo com o que você ensina. Ah, tá bem em cima ali as coisas. Você ensinou a se arrepender das próprias ações. Deixa eu fazer o seguinte, então deixa eu mudar a câmera de lugar. Eu não tinha visto isso antes. Como que muda a webcam mesmo, família? Assim, né? Pau. Boa, vamos. Será que tem como entrar aqui ainda? Acho que não, né? Não, não tem nem como ver. Uma voltinha por aqui, mano. Falaram que eu deixei um colecionável em algum lugar. E eu não sei onde foi.
They are not gonna be here, are they? Marlon, Brody,
Nossa, tá muito sensível. Pera aí. Configurações. Jogabilidade. Aqui. Tá.
Fuck's.
Não queria ter vindo aqui.
Oh, God. They're here.
So what? They knew Brody, didn't they?
Yeah, but Marlon...
Just leave them alone.
Shit.
Clem? What? Why do people have funerals? Tin said they used to have them more.
They died.
But I don't get it.
Cara, pra se despedir,
Say
né?
goodbye to someone you've lost.
But they're dead.
This is your last chance to see them before they're gone forever.
I made them all sad. Like if someone took you away. Does everyone get a funeral?
People do. Some animals, too.
Even monsters?
Even monsters.
10. You ready?
Brody, you always said you wanted to go to the beach. So, I drew it for you.
Marlon was
I can't. Not for Marlon. After what he did to the twins and Brody,
You didn't even like Brody. You were always mean to her.
I can't. Someone else do it.
Bitch. Dude, don't. Seriously, Lewis? He was your best friend. He wasn't perfect, but he deserved better than to get gunned down by that kid. AJ killed him like it was nothing. We all saw it, and no one stopped him.
I don't appreciate your tone, Mitch.
Yeah? Well, I don't appreciate your kid murdering my friend.
I know I'm a murderer, but I'm gonna,
Atone.
yeah, atone it.
Fuck, I can't listen to this.
What I did was bad, and I'm gonna make it up to you. I promise. You don't have to make up shit. Marlon was a fucking murderer and a liar, and if we'd all asked more questions about Minnie and Sophie disappearing last year, none of this would have happened.
She's got a point.
Shut up! It wasn't Marlon's fault.
Then whose fault was it?
Whoa, everything that happened was Marlon's fault, not yours.
No, but I should have pushed harder. Or tried. I don't know.
You couldn't have known he was lying to you.
See what I mean? How can any of us trust these fucking people?
What are you saying?
I'm saying they gotta fucking go. Take a vote. Majority decides. They stay or they leave. Today.
That does seem fair.
Are you serious? It's bullshit.
You're bullshit.
What? You can't just kick us out.
We brought you here. That means we can get rid of you too.
That is fucked up. After all Marlon did...
Two wrongs don't make a right.
A vote's the only way to settle this, or we'll be arguing forever.
Fine. I guess we're fucking voting. Lewis needs to vote. Could you go get him? And try to talk to him.
Come on, Rosie. Come here, girl.
Could you guys go wait in the dorm? I'll come get you.
E lá vai nós. E lá vai nós.
Please don't kick us out.
Come on, let's go.
Mano, é foda porque... Beleza, ele não merecia, né? Mas... Cara... É um menino, né, mano? Um moleque, né, velho? Não tem muito assim que... Porra, a gente pode ficar fazendo. E lá vem essa música de novo pra me foder. Tem que ficar falando aqui por cima do áudio pra não dar ruim, né? Foda, viu, mano? Então... Mas o Marlon fez duas coisas ruins, né? Ele trocou as duas meninas lá pela gangue. E além disso... ainda matou a Brody. Então assim, ele quis colocar a culpa na gente. E mentiu que as meninas tinham morrido, né? Então assim, ele merecia morrer? Ele merecia ficar no grupo, mas, mano, conviver com aquele problema o resto da vida dele, né? Mas assim, tomar um tiro foi foda, cara. Eu não tava esperando isso. Não tava mesmo. Mas, porra, expulsar a gente também é complicado, né? Não sei se faria muito sentido também, né? Ainda mais depois do tanto de comida que a gente arranjou. Para, porra.
AJ, stop. You'll break your toe or something. Come here, sit down.
No. It didn't work. I did what you said and they didn't even care. I know that I was bad, but they don't let me fix it.
AJ, breathe. Remember what we do when we're mad? Come on, you don't want to be loud, do you? What do we do when we're mad?
We stop and think and, I'm still really, really mad. I know that I'm not supposed to get mad or sad because then I do dumb things.
I understand. I'm angry too. Shit, this all sucks.
Shit.
We'll get through it. We stop, we think, and we breathe.
Breathe.
Feel better?
No.
You're still mad, huh?
And, I think I'm sad too. I did what you told me to.
I know. You're a good listener.
I wanted to make them all feel better. It didn't work. Why'd you tell me to do that if it didn't work?
We don't know that it didn't work. They might have voted for us to stay.
I don't know. They seemed pretty mad.
Violet was on our side. Maybe she'll persuade the others.
Yeah, maybe. I don't want to go.
I know you don't.
I like knowing where we are all the time. The bed, the food. I like the other kids. Not all of them, but Tin and Louis and Violet.
We took the vote. You have to leave.
Don't we get to vote? I vote that we stay.
That's not how it works.
Maybe it should be.
You don't have to like it.
Good, 'cause I don't.
I can't believe this. You're all fucking crazy. After everything Marlon did, all the lies he told you. This is how you react, kicking us out because we were caught up in his bullshit.
Marlon dropped his weapon, and then AJ killed him. How could any of us stand to be around you after he did that? How could we trust you?
So fucking stupid.
You said you'd go along with it, if we voted fairly.
It's bullshit. And you'd know it if you weren't so used to burying your head in the sand.
Oh, I'm burying my head in the sand? Hate Marlon all you want, but you can't tell me AJ's in dangerous too.
We'll wait for you to pack up, then Louis and I'll escort you out past the safe zone. We'll make sure you get to the road safely. It's not a lot, but at least you won't die on the way. Thanks for making sure that we...
No, don't thank them. It's their fault we gotta leave. They're gonna get rid of us.
Get him under control.
AJ, breathe.
Where's Tin? I gotta say goodbye. He was really upset about the vote, and he's not talking to anybody. It's best to leave him alone when he's like this, but for the record, he wanted you to stay.
Wait. Does AJ still have that gun? Hand it over.
Nem fodendo.
Is this necessary?
Hell yes, it's necessary.
It's yours, AJ. You should keep it.
But I murdered Marlon with it.
Yeah, but you'll need protection outside.
Fine. Let the kid keep the murder weapon.
Cara, eu não sei se daria pra gente ficar aqui mesmo. Eu acho que a gente teria que sair de qualquer maneira. Pô, nada mais justo eles dar um daqueles negócios de arroz pra nós, né, mano? O que nós achou?